again, I don't know you outside of YouTube. I only know you on YouTube. I know your persona of what you show on YouTube. We not friends like that for you to be calling me all willy-nilly, nigga. I live a real fucking life. And if I'm not on this motherfucker, I don't want to talk to nobody until I'm ready, right, to talk. I'm going to drop this link, and I'm going to see what all the fuck you want, right? I'll hear you out. But then after that, bro, leave me the fuck alone, man. I'm not going to talk about you. When I actually say, right, that I'm not going to talk about you, then I'm not going to talk about you. I don't have to. Even when you was on the CS platform, you was trying to talk to me then. I'm not going to address you anymore. Matter of fact, this is an impromptu live, y'all. This is an impromptu live stream. Right? I wasn't even planning on going live. Right? But I have to address this and I have to put it out on YouTube because why? I know you on YouTube. I don't know you on in real time. So I'm not going to ever talk to you on no back end at all, ever. Right? I'm not going to ever do that. If you want to address me about anything, you address it for everybody to hear. What the fuck is you trying to call me on the back end for? I'm not going to. Nigga, we ain't getting money together. We not getting no money together. Call your son. Mentor your son. There's nothing that you can get from me. Remember, you don't need a motherfucker like me, right? You can stand on your own. So that's exactly what the fuck we gonna do. You have no right reason to call me on the back end for nothing. I don't know you. Miss Eve, this is for you, Miss Eve. And it's nice and frosty too. Right? Again, I don't know you, right, outside of YouTube. I only know you on YouTube, right? I know your persona of what you show on YouTube, right? We not friends like that for you to be calling me all willy-nilly, nigga. I live a real fucking life. And if I'm not on this motherfucker, I don't want to talk to nobody until I'm ready to talk. You don't dictate when I want to talk. That's not how that goes, nigga. When I feel like talking, then I will set up a line, upcoming like I always do, and I'll follow through on what I do. Now, what you do is what you do. I don't give a fuck about what you got going on, bro, right? Stop talking that line for me because, see, you better know one thing about what I will do, or I will tell. Right? Again, I don't know you outside of YouTube. I only know you on YouTube. I don't know you. I know your persona of what you show on YouTube. Right? Right? Again, I don't know you. I don't know you. Right? I don't know you. Willie, what's the word, man? Happy Saturday to you, bro. Happy Saturday. Hope all is well with you. Salute to the chat and welcome to the show. I am your host with the most, JB2 Reactions, bringing y'all this Saturday afternoon content. All right. So what we got in the lineup today is that we're going to go over it's a short little body cam footage of a former Robbins, Illinois police chief getting caught on body cam beating a man while he had him up at the station. And a Chicago rapper named Bookie da G got arrested on multiple felonies. All right. So the first one we're going to go over right now is the Robbins Illinois police chief. We're going to go over that first. This is not my own content, right? Fair use allows me to critique videos, good or bad, and to get commentary and my opinion about it. What up with EV? Salute to you, man. Appreciate you pulling up on the show, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. All right. Now, here we go. Former Robbins police chief who pled guilty earlier this year to beating a man. Now, he tells his story to CBS News Chicago. So let's listen in on what he has to say. Again, fair use. This is for educational purposes only and to keep the people apprised about certain things that happen in the Chicagoland area and the surrounding suburbs of Chicago.
My energy bill dropped from $150 to $50 by doing this. My friends laughed at me when I spent $49.
We showed you the shocking and what some call disturbing body camera video this week of the now former Robbins police chief beating a man in an interview room.
Tonight in an interview you'll see only on CBS News Chicago, former Chief Carl Scott spoke to our Jermont Terry, apologizing and taking responsibility for what happened.
For more than a year, the former Robbins police chief has been under scrutiny for what played out in the lobby here at the police station. Carl Scott recently pled guilty to battery and is breaking his silence about a decision which cost him his career.
What you got?
You're watching Carl Scott roughing up a man in the back room of the Robbins Police Department. The incident happened in July 2024, but the body camera worn by officers is just getting released of the then chief of police losing his cool and becoming violent.
Now, he's a police chief, right? Why is he even in that situation in the first place is what I'm trying to figure out. He is the police chief. He has people under him that can take care of certain things. Why are you roughing up this man in the first place is beyond me. Now, the incident happened last year. Didn't happen this year. This happened last year, just to let y'all know.
Everybody needs to know the why, not the one-sided narrative.
Scott understands the video is damning, and he admits on that day he should have done one thing.
Walk away.
Instead, Scott says he let this man, who CBS Chicago identified as James, get the best of him. James came into the station filming and refused to stop recording. When Scott was called down to the lobby, he claims the man threatened his family.
When we humanize the badge. So when we...
Wait, hold on. So you mean to tell me you went off the hinges like that because he threatened your family? So can I ask, why is it not a body cam footage of the audio of him actually saying that he threatened your family? But you police.
humanize that, then we understand. You understand the frustration. You understand what it took. You understand what's at stake. Then you understand what you're protecting. So then the badge meant nothing at that point.
His actions cost him his badge.
I first initially came to Robbins as the deputy chief.
And his law enforcement career, which included 23 years as a federal agent before joining Robbins PD.
A defaming of my name and has caused a strike against my integrity.
But the man on the end of those punches described a much scarier situation that day.
And he told the two officers to cut the cameras off. And they just started beating me.
What did you mean when you said cut the cameras off?
My mind wanted to hold a conversation with him.
No, your mind was telling you to beat the man up. Come on, now, who you think you fooling, bro? You didn't tell them to cut the camera off because you wanted to have a conversation, because you should have been able to have that conversation right there on body cam. You wanted to beat the man. Boy, I don't even know why you got on here even telling this old cock-a-bull ass story.
Scott resigned days before the Robbins mayor wanted to terminate him, and he hopes any cop or person can learn from what he calls a huge lapse in judgment.
One mistake doesn't define a person.
And after that 2-year probation,
You're right. One mistake do not define a person. But in this situation, you never took accountability for your own actions as far as to beat that man on body cam, right? And then you sat up there and told him to cut the body cam off. But you said you told them to cut it off because you, in your mind, you wanted to have a conversation. No. That would be a lie. You wanted to beat that man up off camera. Come on, man. And mighty funny that he resigns before they even fire him. But hey, he won't be able to work again in law enforcement in Illinois.
period, Scott won't be watched anymore, but he will never be allowed to work in law enforcement again here in Illinois. In Robbins, Jermont Terry, CBS News, Chicago.
The city of Robbins tells us what you saw on the body cameras was the reason the mayor immediately placed Scott on leave. A spokesman adds Scott's behavior was not indicative of village standards. We did not hear back from the man assaulted or his attorney about Scott's claims his family was threatened.
Taxes is feeling unwelcome. Now Taxes is an open door to new TurboTax stores. Meet our experts. They do your taxes, so you can walk out with confidence. Now this is Taxes.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'm going to say this. We all are humans. We all make mistakes. But you've been in law enforcement for a long time, sir, for you to really make that type of mistake. And on top of that, you never showed any accountability for what your actions was. You still blamed it off on the man to say that he threatened your family. So that warranted all of that, and you got him under custody. That is some uncouth, unsavory behavior. And then you want to come with the fake tears and all this and that. I know why you're crying, because you know you fucked up. That is the bottom line. Again, you fucked up, and now you can't even go into any type of law enforcement in Illinois. So now you're completely cut off. Now, what are you going to do now, sir? You don't get no you don't get no pension. You don't get shit. All because that man that you say about your mouth threatened your life. Man, come on, man. I don't believe that to say. I don't believe none of that shit. But whatever. You the one that got to bear that cross, so it don't even matter. You have to bear that cross, not me. All right? So we got a Jesse Lee joint that I'm going to go over, ladies and gentlemen, before I go over the next one. I hate the word obey. Now, shout out to Culture War. This video is in regards to Jesse Lee having a conversation with a woman. And the whole thing about is, hold on, let me make sure I get the title of it. Jesse exposed stubborn modern day woman's hypocrisy, supports LG plus abortion, don't want to have kids. Hey, what up with it, Slim? What's the word? Well, this one should still be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Fair use. This is me. This is not of my own content. This is me giving my commentary on this particular video. Fair use allows me to react and give my own commentary on said video. Again, shout out to Culture War for the content.
Illegal alien, this runway is your future because you're headed home.
Did you know that the civil rights movement was, other than abortion, the worst thing that ever happened to the blacks?
No, I don't agree with that.
And why not?
I don't see why it would be the worst thing to ever happen to the blacks. Being able to have desegregation and being able to be treated like a full and equal human in society, although we still have our issues and systematic racism still exists, a lot of good came from the civil rights era.
I grew up in Alabama, as I said, during the time that so-called Jim Crow law existed.
Mm-hmm.
I remember for colors on it, for whites on it, blah, 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 kind of water fountain and all that. But the blacks were doing better then than they are today in that they bought land, they owned homes, they went to universities if they wanted to, they had trades. When the kids left home, graduated, left home, they started businesses, they bought homes. And the Jim Crow law existed. But it brought the best out of the blacks because they had to do for themselves, right? They couldn't blame someone else, and they did the best. They would be like the Jews are today had not the civil rights movement happened. And but when the civil rights movement happened, the blacks gave up their families for the government. They gave up their becoming an individual for the so-called black leaders like Martin Luther King and Jesse Jackson, all those people. They turned their lives over to them. And those people told them, racism is this, y'all can't make it. Y'all need us, y'all need this. And the blacks have gone downhill ever since. They have never returned back to normal. Have you noticed that?
I completely disagree with that.
Why?
It's just
what part
not
of that
true.
you disagree with?
How have blacks gone downhill? Black women, particularly, are the most educated demographic of people in the whole country. In 2023, that's an improvement because there were times where we weren't even allowed to go to school prior to, certain things being protected.
When were you not allowed to go to school? There were
women.
As a result of the segregation, they were creating black universities and things like that, which brought out the best in blacks then. And then the education that they were getting is much better than the education they're getting out of black schools because, how black folks are, they don't care. But
I disagree.
the education was no good. And if you notice, the black women who are getting the so-called education, it's putting them on a false pedestal, and they think they're better than everybody. Now they're lonely, they're lost, they're angry, and nobody want to deal with them. So they got worse rather than getting better.
I completely disagree. I know plenty of black women who are happily married and educated. I'm going to my friend Tati's wedding next weekend. Black woman, black man. She has a master's degree, and she's getting married a black man.
But educated women don't make for good wives and good mothers.
I completely disagree with that.
Why?
Wait. Says who? You, Jesse Lee? I totally disagree with that. It all depends on what type of relationship you have with your significant other. If you build a bond with a person, they know you just like you know them. I just don't see a reason why a successful black woman wouldn't be able to be with a successful black man. Hey, G Mama Body, good afternoon. Nurse Petty, what's the word? So I'm with her on that one though, Jesse Lee. I actually disagree with that.
It's just not true. It's sexist. It's a lot of misogyny in there, and it's just not true.
What's not true about that?
Why does education stop you from being a good mother? Explain to me why having education means you're not a good mother.
Because a woman that's educated, she thinks she's equal to a man, and so she's gonna want to go to work. She's gonna try to make the man become the woman at the house. She's not going to want to obey her husband.
Why would a man become a woman because a man, is he not also going to work?
Because a woman that's educated think that she should work and not be at home raising his children and clean, keep the house going and things like that. And they don't care about the children. Educated women don't care about the children. They'll rather throw them off.
God damn, Jesse Lee. That's not true. I give you some cases that may be the case, okay. But that's not true in all cases. I swear, look, Nurse Petty, even though I find Jesse Lee funny, I don't have a problem with disagreeing with what the hell he be saying. Hey, Rachel, good afternoon.
In a daycare center, just so they could get their ego fulfillment, so they don't really make for good wives and good mothers.
Yeah, I completely disagree with that.
Why do you disagree with
Because
that?
it's just not true. I know a lot of women who are educated. My mother was very educated. She went to school and she raised me well to now I too have a master's degree. I have my pick of the litter. There are plenty of men that want me. I can guarantee you that. And I have my own business, so it works.
But you haven't mentioned what's good about internet. None of that.
I think she raised
at all that's a good thing.
She raised a happy, healthy, functioning adult that was able to grow a business while being educated. And
nothing good about that.
What's wrong with it? What's bad about it?
We're talking about a woman staying home and raising a man's children.
Our Sargento cheddar is held to a standard as high as your grandmother's. You can taste over 70 years of our family commitment to high quality, real, natural cheese in every bite. You have our word on it, you have our name on it. Sargento, a promise you can taste.
You're not.
Now, Jesse, you do know this is 2025, right? Things would never be that way the way it was back in the day where the woman stayed at home and take care of the kids while the man goes out there and earn a living for his family, right? We just don't live in those type of terms, Jesse Lee. Okay? Now, will I say that some women still follow the old school regimen of staying at home with the kids while the man goes to work? Now, I'm not going to say it's some women that practice that. But for the most part, we just don't live in that type of state. We don't live in them type of days no more, though. That's my whole point. I'm not saying what it can and can't be. All I'm saying is that it's not that way. But what about the men that don't even stick around for the women? What about that? See, we don't talk about that. All men don't stick around and actually take care of the home. Some men runs off and get with another damn woman, and he see his kids when he feels like seeing his kids if they haven't went to court about it. Exactly, they deadbeat. So I'm not gonna say all men do that though. Just like Jesse Lee shouldn't say that all women need to just stay at home and take care of the kids. That's not being realistic in the times that we live in right now. I ain't look, I'm not tripping either way. I'm not sitting up here gonna be no advocate of no woman being barefoot and pregnant and gotta sit at home. I don't follow on the all that. To me, a woman is awarded the right to work, succeed, be up there in a certain position. So I have no problem with how the women, now again, if it's affecting your kids though, then you're the one that have to reevaluate your situation. But otherwise, I'm not sitting up here judging no woman like that.
Explaining your point on how that makes her a bad mother, like where did she go wrong?
By trying to fulfill her ego.
But where
thinking
did
that
it
she's
not
equal
work?
to a man rather than having the love of raising a man's children, being there for the children and being there for the.
Are you saying that women who have an education can't raise their kids?
Right.
Why?
Because they are the ego trip. They try to go to prove that they are like a man.
Who raised
would
me?
you ever? Are you planning to get married one day?
Yeah.
Would you ever obey your husband?
Sure.
You would stay home. You would let all this education stuff go.
Yeah, I'm not staying at home.
Why?
Because I don't want to.
Well, why get married if you don't love your husband, your children enough to stay home and watch over his children?
I don't even want children, so
you don't
I'm
want
gonna
children?
be married with my.
Jesse Lee, how can you give somebody else advice when you're not married yourself, sir? You're not married. So how is it that you able to throw stones at this woman and to try to shit on her opinion When, sir, you're not even married anyway. Remember, you said you had your child out of wedlock.
My husband traveling the world and living my best life.
So why get married then?
Why
You
not?
could do
I
that.
want
Stay
partnership
single.
and companionship. I want to build, again, marriage does come with certain things, like you are tied to that person. You can buy homes together, you have better credit, your taxes is lower. There's a lot of benefits to marriage that aren't based on having children.
But those are selfish benefits.
So I'm selfish.
Oh, see, yeah. And you were raised by a single woman, right?
I was raised by a married woman.
But she didn't stay home,
So
right? She didn't stay home
mhm.
and raise you.
What's your
I
point?
rest my case.
What's your point? I feel like it worked. I'm fine. Like if your argument were true, that would mean that my mother would have had to fail in some way, right? That would have meant that she didn't do a good job raising me, that I had some sort of troubles, I wasn't able to succeed in life, and that like her status, because eventually my parents did get divorced, and that did not have a negative effect on me being able to grow up and
Did they
become a
get divorced
successful,
while you were
thriving-
young?
Yeah,
While you were still living at home?
correct.
Oh, I thought you said you were raised by both parents.
For a little bit. Then they got
So you
divorced.
weren't raised by both parents.
Mhm.
See, I told you, educated women don't make for good wives and good mother. And
disagree.
now you're an adult. If you got married, number one, you're not going to obey your husband.
I see now why Jesse Lee ain't married. Jesse Lee, we don't live in those type of times, bro, where you can sit up here and try to control a woman and make it seem like she has to be at home to take care of the kids, and she's not able to have a career, have her own life. Just because a woman has kids, that don't mean that she don't have aspirations of doing just more than just sitting at home taking care of her kids. Yes, a woman most definitely gonna love her kids, but she also is supposed to love herself enough to do what makes her happy at the end of the day. So your logic of how you think though, Jesse, bro, them is outdated like a motherfucker. But okay.
Number two, you don't want to have children. There's no reason to get married.
To you.
Because you can party by yourself like that. You have friends and you can take your male friends with you and everything.
To you.
Is that right?
To you, there's no reason to get married to you, but there's going to be, for me, I still see a reason.
Do you believe, did you go to a black university?
No.
Which one you went to?
University of North Texas.
North Texas. Do you believe that a woman should stay home and raise the man children?
I believe that women are allowed to make whatever choice makes them the most happy, feel the most fulfilled, and feel the most safe. If they're staying at home, then stay at home. If you don't want to, then you don't have to.
Do you believe that they should stay at home and raise the man children?
If they want to. I don't believe, again, we talked about freedom. I really believe in freedom. So I believe in, if that's what a woman wants to do you, boo. And if you don't, then don't.
But do you believe she should, since she got married, she should obey her husband and stay home and raise his children?
I believe she should do whatever she wants. That's what I believe.
And not what he wants?
Correct.
Really, not what her husband wants?
Right. As a husband should do whatever he wants to do because we're autonomous people with freedom, right?
Do you believe that a woman should obey her husband?
She should do whatever she wants to do. Whatever works in
No,
the
I'm asking you,
household.
what do you believe? Do you personally believe that a woman should obey her husband?
I don't like the word obey. I believe in communication, collaboration, and whatever makes the most sense for your household. So if the husband wants to lead the household and the woman believes that's what makes the most sense for their household, and they come to an agreement on that, a meeting of the minds, and they agree that's how their household should be ran, then that's how it should be ran. But again, I believe in meeting of the minds, communication, and collaboration. Whatever works for one might not work for another family unit. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors in somebody's home. So whatever makes the most sense for their marriage to succeed is what they should do.
Amazing. What does, you don't like the word obey, you say?
Yeah, obey sounds, again, I believe women are equal to men. So we're just going to disagree on that.
And so what's wrong with the word obey?
Because obey sounds like an authority.
It is.
And I
A
don't believe-
dictator.
Yeah, and my
And
husband
being
should not
supposed
be a
to
dictator.
dictate in the home.
Completely disagree.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you a Christian?
Yeah, I grew up Christian.
Well, Christ said that a woman should obey her husband.
Mhm.
Was he wrong too?
Sure.
Christ was wrong?
Yeah.
The God you believe in was wrong when he said that.
Sure.
Amazing.
Mhm.
You notice that since women have been given the right to vote, that the country going to hell in a handbasket?
Absolutely
Because
not.
women don't make good decisions.
And
It's
what
not.
evidence do you have to support that stance?
If you notice that for example, in the Democratic Party, since they got more women representatives, the blacks are relying on government more. They are relying on free stuff. They want reparations. They want everything free.
And that's because of
And
women?
because they have more women voters. I know they have black men in there too, but mostly women. And women tend to approve stuff like that, like abortion and all that. They tend to be emotional because women live in their imagination and emotion. And the decisions of
Boy, boy, look, Jesse Lee, again, I see why you're single. I see why you the age that you is now. And if that's really your approach, bro, ain't no woman gonna want to take you seriously. What you mean, obey? Look, it says it on both ends when you get married, though, to love, honor, and obey. That's on two ways, for the man and for the woman. So it ain't just the woman that gotta love, honor, and obey. The husband gotta love, honor, and obey his wife. So you're gonna gloss over that part right there, Jesse Lee? Come on, man.
are made on how they feel and not what is right, the best thing.
I have to disagree with that. Women are still the minority in Congress and in the Senate, so there's still less women than there are men. So the people who have the majority to vote and the most power are still men. And we talk about women being emotional when it comes to decision making, but historically women didn't have rights or access to be able to make those decisions. And we still went to wars. You know, we still have famine. We still had disenfranchisement when women didn't even have power. So to say that things have gotten worse when we've seen society progress since women have been a part of the picture just isn't valid, in my opinion.
But have you noticed that there are things that are happening in the country today that when men were ruling would not be? It would not, like same-sex marriage and abortion and all that.
Yeah.
It would not be.
Wait a minute. So, Jesse Lee, you're not going to point out the fact that Barack Obama, if it wasn't for him, then it wouldn't be that way. And he is a heterosexual man that is married with kids. So can you explain that part of it right there, Jesse Lee? Amazing.
But as soon as women get in position of power, those things come about because women, again, they tend to be emotional and they tend to go the wrong way if they're not led by men.
I completely disagree with that 100%.
Okay, Carlos, maybe you don't want to put all the blame on Obama, but I will. No other president was talking about that type of thing. None of that. Now, it ain't no disrespect. It ain't no disrespect to the gays and lesbians and transgenders. But come on, man. Obama was the only president that pushed that type of thing. He pushed it. What nobody, even if Congress was trying to change laws for gays and lesbians and all this and that, Carlos, okay. But guess what? Who gave it the final push? Obama. He did it so he can win term to be president. Not once, but twice. And that's my opinion, and I'm going to stick with it. How you look at it is how you look at it. No, Goodwill Gorilla, I got to get it in blood, Goodwill Gorilla. Carlos didn't pay me my $5 yet. So, yeah, I got to get it in blood.
People have been having abortions. Abortion is even in the Bible. Like, abortion just became safer, and we started to medically regulating it. But if a person doesn't want to have a kid, they're not going to have it. And sometimes they often take their own life trying not to have a baby because they're not ready. So that's not the responsibility of women making that legal. Like, that's just something that's been happening for decades. As far as same-sex marriage, there are males who are gay. Shocker.
I know, and that's nothing.
It's gay men.
It's nothing wrong with if they want to be that way, if women want to have an abortion, but they just shouldn't pass laws to approve it because people that are for that, they're not self-contained. They're not, they lose self-control. So
Now, Goodwill Gorilla, I'm going to give my blessings, man. You know, I mean, if I ever betted Carlos, I never shorted him $5. I paid all the way the bet that we agreed to. You know what I'm saying? So, again, what Carlos does don't change how I'm going to do things. I'm going to always do it the right way. If I bet you, if I lose 25, I'm going to pay you the whole 25. You feel what I'm saying? Carlos, I know what the fuck he doing. It's all good. You know, I'm just pump faking saying that I'm going to get it in blood. Y'all know damn well I can't make that man do shit. And yes, I wasn't even expecting him to actually even pay me, to be honest with you, because I know he was salty about the damn Bears winning against the Eagles.
Need physical law to contain the lawless.
Absolutely not. I believe in, and I think that's something that I share with some people who are on the right? I believe in personal autonomy and I believe in freedom.
Right.
And so if you want to have freedom to make your own choices, I believe in that. If you don't want to have an abortion or if you don't want to be gay, then you don't have to. But those who have that lifestyle or who are that way because that's how they were born, that's freedom.
I know, but why pass, and you're right, but why pass a law for it?
Because you have to protect it. We can't have people, again, we don't believe in taking away people's freedoms. We believe in the freedom to have the Second Amendment. We believe in the freedom to vote. There's a lot of things that we have constitutionally that are protected in the Constitution. So why should we protect certain things like our Second Amendment right to bear arms and not protect, access to healthcare, women's healthcare, or not protect access to marrying who you choose to marry?
Before they passed law to allow women to kill the man's children in her womb, women were doing abortion. They were just doing it privately. They would do it at home.
And a lot of women died because of that. And so we're a modern society.
That's a risk you take.
But it's a modern society.
And they have the right to, have an abortion at home or wherever. And if they lose their life, they take that risk.
But we have to think about medical. This is a medical issue. Before we had laws to sterilize medical equipment, people were doing open heart surgery without proper regulations. Like, as society evolves around us, we have to put things in place that protect people.
But
Just
abortion
like
is not a medical issue.
It's literally
abortion
a medical
is
issue.
when a woman decides, you know what, I want to kill this man baby. I don't want to have no baby.
Is it?
It's not that cut and dry. Come on, Jesse Lee. It's not that cut and dry. You have women that is a part of a grape. You have to consider the women that is a part of a man sexually abusing them, ends up getting them pregnant. Now, what woman would want to hold and carry a baby of a rapist? Come on, Jesse Lee. It ain't never that simple, bro. Come on, man.
And she made that decision. She made that decision to do it. It's not like she had to do it. It's not like a medical issue.
Sometimes
so if she
you do
decides
have
to do it, that's fine. You support the Second Amendment?
In some ways, yeah.
You believe that people who want guns should have the right to carry a gun, right?
In certain instances, I do believe
but
in
you
background
restrict
checks.
Their freedom in some places?
Yeah, absolutely.
And why?
What do you
But you said you believed in freedom.
Mhm.
Why don't they have the right? Why don't we all have the right to carry weapons whenever we want?
Freedom
anytime that we
within
want?
reason. Freedom within reason.
But how
There's
you going to
necessities.
determine what is reason for someone else?
Just like we determine what is reason for a lot of stuff. Why do we have, why do you get a speeding ticket for going too fast? Who decided that we have to drive 60 miles an hour? Like,
That's right.
Just like you said, we can't
You're
have
right
a
about
lawless
that.
society, right? We talked about having to put constraints on things and making sure things aren't lawless. That's one of those things as well. So yeah, if you want to have a handgun to protect yourself, sure. Should you have to go through a background check? Should you be able, we always talk about how mental health is the reason why these mass shootings happen. Shouldn't we make sure people are mentally competent before they have a gun? So again, this is all, like you said, society, there's certain things that we have to be able to control. And yeah, we can't have complete lawlessness, to your point, to where we're just letting people do anything.
So then you would agree, if you believe in that, you would agree that a woman should not be allowed to kill the man's child after she get pregnant.
I don't
because
believe
if you let
No, Jesse Lee, you is really going down the slippery slope with that. So you're going to ignore, say, if it causes her health problems to even bear that child. I know that would be a hard thing to do, but if it's to choose her life or a fetus that's not even all the way grown yet, and if that child is causing her health problems, then that would be a scenario right there, Jesse Lee. Or like I said before, if the woman was a part of a rape, I have no objection with that woman going to get it aborted. Why would she want to go full term with that baby inside of her from a man who raped her? You tread down the slippery slope with this conversation with her, in my opinion.
To do it afterward, she wanted to do it after the 6 months. She wanted to do it after the 9 months.
And that's after the 9 months is murder, because
right.
once you're 9 months, the baby is viable outside the womb.
During the
So
ninth
you
month,
can't kill a live
during
baby.
the 9th month, they would want to do it too if you let them.
You can't.
That's
not true.
But they would carry it. As a matter of fact, I believe it's Chicago. I could be wrong. They was talking about letting a woman do it, even if she's about to have the baby and she decided she didn't want it, she could abort the baby then.
That's not realistic, or that doesn't happen often. Most women have abortions
You
before
said
they're
often, but it
even-
happens sometimes.
Only time people have an abortion that late in their pregnancy is if the mother's life is at risk, and if the baby will not be able to survive outside of the womb. There must be.
Boom. School them. Come on. Thank you. School Jesse Lee, because obviously he don't have a clue about, well, look how old he is, so whatever.
Some other medical issue going on to where aborting the baby was the only thing to do to preserve the woman's life, or something like that. Those are usually the only instances where an abortion has happened that late. Most women have abortion before even 8 to 10 weeks. Very, very early on, still in the very early phases of the first trimester.
Should she be allowed to have an abortion without the father's permission?
Absolutely.
Because she's killing his child.
And her child.
Jesse Lee, that's still the woman's body. And do I say, should she talk to him about it? If depending on what type of relationship that woman has with that man. If it was a one-night stand and that woman don't want to have and ends up getting pregnant off a one-night stand, and she knows that she don't want to have that baby, do she have the right to terminate that pregnancy? Yes, she does. So it all depends on the relationship, with that woman and that man. If they have a long-term relationship, and again, if it's health problems that would suggest that she won't survive having that baby, and if it was her life against an unborn fetus, then the unborn fetus would be deleted. You're not being fair, Jesse Lee. That still is a woman's body. Look, I get a woman pregnant, and I've been with this woman for like 3 or 4 years. But if that woman was to tell me that she do not want to have that baby, then what the fuck can I really do? Yes, I may be sad. Yes, I may be a little hurt behind it. But I still got to respect the fact that that's her body. Point blank. At the end of the day, it is still her decision to either keep that baby or to forfeit that unborn fetus life. Plain and simple now, Jesse Lee. We're not going to, I don't know what you own, but, hey, it is what it is.
And the father belongs, and the baby belongs to them both. Should she be allowed to do that without the father's permission?
Absolutely, because it's still her body that has to go through 9 months of pregnancy. And as you know, pregnancy isn't easy on a woman's body. As you know, particularly Black women are 4 to 5 times more likely to die giving birth. And people lose their teeth, people lose their hair. Being pregnant isn't just like some walk in the park. So if a woman wants to choose that she doesn't want to risk her life and be 4 to 5 times more likely to die, if she doesn't want that responsibility, she can make that choice. Men don't die from pregnancy because men don't have babies.
If you can't quit the people
All right. Shout out to Culture War for that video. All right. All right, we're going to get it to the next video. All right. Shout out to Unreal. You lousy motherfuckers that don't support me anyway, that call yourself hate me. They ain't never met me, ain't never had a real conversation with me, but you hate me so much. And I love it. Because guess what? I don't know me. Fuck about your motherfucking hate. You don't know me in real time. You only know the persona that what I portray on YouTube. You don't know me in real life, and I don't know you in real life. I will never disrespect you and call you out your name. And I never did. But everybody else does, and you accept that. I don't disrespect you. I get loud. So fucking what? You lousy motherfuckers. So you lousy motherfuckers. I'm not no quiet spoken individual. I get loud from time to time. That's me. I don't mean no disrespect. Because I also know how to talk. You lousy motherfuckers. I also know how to temper myself down. But what I don't allow in my spirit is bullshit. You lousy motherfucker. That's what I don't tolerate. I don't tolerate bullshit from any motherfucker on this app. If you're on bullshit, I'm calling it out. Fuck about you got lousy motherfuckers. You know why? Because if I do some fuck shit, you can call me out. You think I got time to worry about my emotions and my feelings? Especially if I did wrong. You lousy motherfucker. A motherfucker can't never say this out. I don't take accountability for my actions. You lousy motherfucker. Nobody. You got these stupid motherfuckers sitting up here talking about I quit my job at 7-Eleven. Motherfucker, have proven. Prove that I quit my fucking job at 7-Eleven. You lousy. What the fuck is y'all really talking about here? You lousy motherfucker. And so what? If I did quit my motherfucking job and I want to go on in, that's my motherfucking business. Lousy motherfuckers that don't support me anyway and call yourself hate me. They ain't never met me, ain't never had a real conversation with me, but you hate me so much. And I love it. Because guess what? I don't give a fuck about your motherfucking hate. You lousy motherfuckers that they don't give a fuck about any one of you lousy motherfuckers that sit up here and talk lousy motherfuckers. Keep talking, motherfuckers. Keep talking. I love that shit. Why you lousy motherfuckers wake up thinking about lousy motherfuckers that don't support you. You lousy motherfuckers that don't support me anyway and call yourself hate me. I ain't never met me, ain't never had a real conversation with me, but you hate me so much. And I love it. Because guess what? I don't give motherfuckers. Got all of you. All of you around them. You loud ass motherfuckers that don't support me anyway. And I can make it funny. Flying low, I owe you talent. Listen, sons of bitches won't be. It's man. Y'all gonna continue to be mad at a motherfucker like me because guess what? This shit ain't easy. Now, I want to clear something up with Fenici, right? And I'm gonna say this in a respectful manner. I'm not gonna go all off the hinges or none of that. But Fenici, you know why you follow me on Instagram, right? Now, ask yourself this, right? Fenici requested me as a friend on IG. I accept. So, of course, I reach out to him and say, what's good? Because I'm thinking in my mind, he probably has something to say about my reaction to him and Ro Richard's Sears situation, right? Now, I never talked about the ins and outs about it that way, right? When he reached out to me, ladies and gentlemen, when he reached out to me, the first thing that I said to him was, what's good? You started following me, right? So you said, what's the deal, John? I said, shit, you tell me. Then you tells me just dropping my kids off at school. So the conversation started at 10:33 a.m. It stopped at 10:54 a.m. That was October the 27th, ladies and gentlemen. That man said in a month that he was going to go live. He was going to drop his link for Sears. Now, Fenici is live right now. And guess who haven't hit the fucking panel yet? Sears. But everybody else is hitting the panel. So Fenici on his live stream wanted to tell people that I tried to egg it on for him to go at Sears. No, sir. Because, sir, you know a lot of people will ask the question, well, why you calling Johnny Blaze? All he did was a reaction to the situation. Why call me when you need to be talking to Sears and clear everything the fuck up? You think Fenici has done that? No. Fenici has been doing these bullshitting ass uploads, talking about everybody that got something to say about the situation, right? I chose not to speak on all that other shit. I kept it on the part where you was trying to get Sears to go against his friend that he knows in real life, Fenici. That was the reason, because I can relate to that similar situation, because me and Dave had that same type of situation where people more than likely they wanted me to go at Dave over certain things that he was doing, but I would never do that. I would never let strangers on the internet gaslight me and going at my friend that I actually know in real life. I don't give a fuck what the situation is, right? So I spoke about it and I gave my opinion. I didn't ask you to call me and tell me that you needed a whole month to come back and go live, and then you didn't even go live like you said. How was I trying to pump it up by even asking you on the back end, which I told everybody that I asked you that question? Is you going to keep the same energy that you had for Ro Rich for Sears? I asked you that. And I asked you that for a reason, because why the fuck are you calling me when you need to be talking to Sears to clear shit up? You can't even be a fucking man about what the fuck you doing. You're not going to try to tie me in with all that dumb shit, bro. You're not gonna lie on my name to make it seem like I was trying to egg the shit on, nigga. I asked a simple question. Are you gonna keep the same energy for Roll Rich like you did for Roll Rich? Are you gonna keep that same energy for Sis? Not at all have Sis hit your fucking link. At least to this point, for what I know. But you said when you went live and you was going to drop your link, Sis was going to be able to hit your link and have a conversation. I haven't seen that, Fenici, but I see everybody else that's on the campaign of hating Sis is on the fucking panel. So, bro, don't ever lie on my name, bro. I don't lie on people's name as far as anything that goes on. If I tell it the way it is, that's it. That's all. My story ain't gonna change, bro. You is a fucking coward, in my opinion, because I only gave a reaction to the situation. Why haven't you showed that same energy for Sis? In my opinion, Najah, you is a fucking coward, bro. You is a coward. And you trying to build your fucking channel up with all the dumb shit. You got John Show trying to add his fucking opinion about something that he know nothing about. Well, I got screenshots, John Show, that I was actually typing up in the fucking chat and that man blocked me. I don't know nothing about who else he blocked. Yes, I heard that he actually blocked Keep the Change, but I don't even give a fuck about that. If Keep the Change want to speak on it on her own volition, cool. I'm speaking about me. Why the fuck was I blocked then, Fenici? Why you got me blocked, period? I ain't did shit to you. You know why you got blocked? Because you took personal of me exposing you going dark on Sis' baby mother and his kids. That's why you blocked me, my nigga. You didn't like that live stream. You didn't like me pointing out the fact on how you went dark and you got to talking about Sis' kids and the mother of his children. You, sir, went there and I pointed it out. And you didn't like that shit at all. So what you do, Fenici, you tried to flag that video, and all of what happened was an age restriction. You think I give a fuck about an age restriction? I don't give a fuck about that shit. It's still gonna be seen to the masses. You went dark. You going too goddamn far, Fenici. So, bro, don't mention my name again, bro, because I have the proof. And I'm not even going to play the recording of that conversation. I'm going to leave it be. But, bro, test me again like that and lie on my motherfucking name, bro. I will put that shit the fuck out, bro. Don't lie on my fucking name. Don't lie on my name. Don't even involve me in that shit, because you know why? I got a right to respond. I got a right to react to whatever the fuck I see on YouTube. You sat up here and you called me talking about you was going to go live and drop the link for Sis, but I have not yet seen Sis hit your fucking link, nigga. What I have saw from your channel is you're bringing, not everybody that hit your panel, but you're bringing up people that do not like Sis. But you won't bring that man up on your goddamn panel so you can have a real conversation. The fuck? You're not built for this type of shit, Fenici. You the type that just need to make uploads and stay in the fucking chat. You going live and trying to talk and explain that shit, bro, you making no sense at all. You is a coward at the end of the day. You tried to make Sis go against his friend that he's been knowing for a long time in real life. That's some sucker shit, and I don't respect it. Now, I never had you blocked over here, Fenici, but for all of that shit that you doing now, bro, you can't even type up in my fucking chat. So moderators, if you see Naja up in my fucking chat, this goes to the moderators. Do not allow him to type up in the chat. Be a fucking man and hit my fucking link. Otherwise, you will never be able to type up in my chat. Ever. You a coward, bro. And I don't like cowards. I don't like no motherfucker to sit up here and deflect and act like I got anything to do with it when I gave a reaction to your shit. You a sucker, nigga. And I don't give a fuck what happens to you on the fucking internet, nigga. You a fucking clown. So you get what the fuck you get. Now, moving on. This content comes from Illinois Exposed Cams. Now, hold on. Chicago rapper Bookie da G charged with multiple felonies doing a traffic stop. Fair use. This is not of my own content. I do have fair use allows me to give my commentary and give my reaction and opinion to a particular body cam story. Again, Chicago rapper Bookie da G charged with multiple felonies during a traffic stop.
A crazy idea. We were surprised that no one had done it before.
Success.
How's it going? Can you roll on your back window, please?
I swear to God, I said.
How's it going? Officer Akiza, how are you guys doing?
Good.
I stopped you because of the tents. You bought the car like this or you put it on yourself?
I bought the car like this.
Yeah, license insurance?
Yeah. My bad, boss, man. I know y'all don't play that shit out here.
Yeah, it's all good. Get insurance?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back. Your license good?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll be right back. Check in the passenger side. I haven't looked out his window.
Yeah, they in Cook County.
How old are you, man? You got that vertical license. I haven't seen one of those in a minute.
I'm 19.
19?
I'm 20
19 years young. Turning 20?
20.
You're 19 and a half. I'm just kidding. Go up your window a little bit. Stop, bro.
Oh, that's a ticket too, ain't it?
Yeah, I ain't giving you a ticket. Don't worry about it. Come here. Lean this way. You're at 4%, right? So legal limit in the state of Illinois is 35 or higher. You're at 4%. Limo tent's 5%. So you're even cooler than limo drivers. You're at 4%, right? You got to be at 35 or higher. 35. I'm not going to write you a ticket for it, but I stopped you because I got to be able to identify who the driver is. Okay?
100%.
So 35% or higher. Go take it to a temp shop. They'll strip this off and they'll put on 35% or higher. So roll your window down.
No, because I'm a rap. I'm an artist, so I don't be liking people seeing me, man. I don't be liking people seeing me.
I got you. Go roll your window down. Roll your window down.
You need me to do it.
Roll your window down.
I ain't gonna even hold y'all. And he right here in Chicago, I've never heard of him. But I see why. He ain't number 19. Now, this happened this year in November of last month. This happened on the 16th this year, last month.
Go turn off your car. Turn off your car. What is that, a tablet?
Yeah, it's the Tesla, yeah.
I gotcha. All right, real quick. Before I do anything, write your ticket, do whatever, I can already smell weed in the car. So whether or not you have weed in the car or a weapon, you need to let me know now. If you're not telling me the truth, hey, look at me.
I'm looking at you.
I only care about big things or whatever. If I end up searching the car, let me go, then I'll go.
100%.
If you end up lying to me and you have something in here, I'm actually going to write your ticket, arrest you, and do all this, whatever. If you tell me, hey, I got a little shake, a duck, or whatever, anything in the cup or whatever, that's cool. I don't care about that stuff. I'm a big whatever. So my biggest thing is lies. So if I search you or you and there's anything on you guys, I'm going to bang you for it versus showing some discretion or in your trunk.
100%.
So I'm going to ask you right now, do you have anything in the car, whether it be a weapon, narcotics, duck, ash, anything? If I find that in the car, I'm going to get you.
No, I don't have no weed. I don't have no
Let me
weed.
see your
First
cup.
of all, I
Give me
don't
the
have
cup.
no weed.
Give me the cup.
I don't have no weed. You got some weed on you?
What you have in here?
What I have in there?
What you have in there?
Kool-Aid. I just had some
I'm gonna
Kool-Aid.
talk to you here. Step outside.
I just had some Kool-Aid, bro. Damn.
I'm sorry. All right, so I'm gonna tell you right now. Keep your hands where they are. Right there in that bottle is promethazine. And I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. Even if it's old, that's a felony.
Wow. You allowed yourself to get caught with a cup that had some promethazine. So you doing lean, you smoking weed. Boy.
Okay, I'm gonna have you step out. Step out.
Oh my gosh. Come on, man.
How long do you think I've been doing this for?
No, I ain't nothing in there, so I don't know.
It's that I already know. You know how many times I've been in arrest for that? Oh man. So put your hands up there. Is that all you got in the car? Yeah. So the next time I ask you to be honest with me, you need to be honest with me. So no, that's look at me. Look at me. That's a drug. Straight up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I didn't know that.
All right. Yeah, it's a class 4 felony. You can't have promethazine. It's called lean, man.
Damn.
All right, I'm gonna have you sit on my car back here with this officer. Come on.
You got my food.
Hey, for one, if you was prescribed promethazine, then that would have been a different thing. But you got lean, and all you think the police don't know what young folks is doing with lean, putting it up in the cup with pop, and then put a Jolly Rancher up in that motherfucker. Come on, man. Even if the cup ain't yours, you allowed the Cook County sheriffs to catch you with a cup that did have promethazine up in it. And again, unless you got a bottle of that shit that's prescribed to you, then yeah, bro, come on, that's illegal like a motherfucker.
Go ahead, sit back there.
Stay with it.
All right, go ahead. Sit in this car. Sit in the car. Come here. Sit in the car, man. I'm not sweating that little stuff.
No,
but when I ask, you just gotta tell me, man.
100%.
You probably didn't know it was a felony. That's a felony, man.
So I'm getting arrested today.
No, but I can't. I just wanted you to be honest with me. Not that I've been arrested for. I'm not here for petty stuff. I was being honest with you. I'm here for. Okay.
Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
One more, everybody.
Adobe Acrobat Studio is all new. What can PDF spaces with AI do? Drag and research, drop in thought.
I'm just trying to go to work. I chose to come out here to do the shape. No.
I hear you.
I don't want to go in the city. I just bought a house in the city.
Where you guys headed?
I'm headed to Olympia, Walmart. Okay. It's about, I can show you me and my girl Liz. A controller, what's it called? A futon, and then some chairs.
I'm covering. How do you know him?
That's my little brother. He got to a school and shit. So I just told him to come.
He's gonna keep me warm about it, man.
That's cool. That's why I tell him, you know. That's my dad. I got that for my tools for my new house.
Okay.
My dad's tools.
How do you open this trunk, man?
This person.
Just press this?
Got the key. That's my new house. I'm just trying. I'm just trying. What is this?
I don't know. How do you open that glove box, man?
It's on the tablet.
It's on the tablet.
I think you have to turn the car on.
Come here, come show me. You come here. Come here.
It's the tablet on there.
Come here. You come here. Get over here. Turn the open it up.
Possible. Do it yourself. It's right there.
All right. Go right there. Center car. It opened?
No.
Come here. How do you open it?
Man, that's anything that's
What's up?
I know my laws. I know my laws. That's it. I understand y'all.
Okay, then you want to get arrested for a felony.
For what?
For
what, bro? That's not even, come on now.
Okay, so come open the thing so we can get going. Go.
Bro.
That or you pull the car. Then we're gonna go through it either way.
For what though? For what?
The promethazine. All right.
That's not even.
I give you an opportunity.
I'm just trying to go to Walmart, bro.
Then how do you open the glove box then? Because the car's subject to control. I'll talk to you.
That's the. Come on.
All right, turn around and look at me.
Come on.
Look at me.
That's the pettiest shit ever, bro.
So you have an opportunity to not have your car towed and to not be arrested for
What's going on,
class
Will?
4 felony. Okay, I'm letting you know that right now. I asked you how to open it. How do you open it?
I'm not sure.
Correct.
Well, hello, Lovelace. How are you? Happy Saturday, and hope all is truly well. You know, it is a pleasure, Lovelace, to see you come up in the chat. You know, I turn into another individual when the women come up in here and they greet me. I turn into a different individual, right? Now, you men, I don't give a fuck. You know, not saying it that way. I give respect to everybody, but the women, I most definitely don't mind catering to. And Lovelace, I do appreciate your support. I appreciate you always coming through and checking out the content. Peaches, you already know, Tanya, how I get down. I know how to dial it down when I'm talking to a woman. Some women is just some uncouth, unsavory individuals, and I've learned not to argue with uncouth and unsavory women. Now, I don't care. You may disagree with a lot of things that I do, and I get it. And I wouldn't be mad if you voiced your opinion about it. But at the same time, you have never disrespected me. You have never, well, I wouldn't mind you challenging things that I say, so I don't mind that. But what I take pleasure in making sure that the women up in my chat is well received and know that I got nothing but love and respect for you. Okay? I just had to put that on out there, Lovelace. Salute to you.
Okay, come show me.
Oh, why come on, man? Why you get so aggressive with me, boss man?
So I don't know how to do it.
Boss man, you getting aggressive with me, though.
So then how do you? So then how do you do it?
No, it's cool. Just go ahead. You said the clock. Like, come on, bro. I got my lawyer. I got a lawyer named Frank Henry. I'm not. Okay. Come on, now. I know my laws. I've been through this before.
Your entire car is subject to being towed because of the promethazine. How do you open it?
I'm literally trying to go do it. select glove boxes in a voice command like open glove box or program a
Now, I want to ask the people up in the chat, have y'all ever heard of a Chicago rapper? I'm here in Chicago and I've never heard of him, right? But maybe anybody up in the chat, maybe y'all could tell me a little bit about Bookie da G. I know nothing about that. Oh, Lovelace, that's coming up soon. Oh, don't you worry about it, because I am going to still have that live stream where I have women only to hit the panel, and we're going to talk. Have an in-depth talk about the things that's been going on in the world. No, I ain't worried about it, Lovelace. Look, Lovelace, I'm not worried about that. I've been doing this long enough. Trust me, I understand how it goes. So you can never run my audience on off. If anything, you may be bringing more people up in here just to listen to what you got to say. So I don't want you to don't devalue yourself now. You have you have your own value to who you are. So I won't say that. I think that if you hit my panel, I think more people will come up here just to listen to what you say. So that part I disagree with you on. I don't see you running nobody off.
from the action. Use the touch screen to navigate to the car icon. What did he hit? Oh, here.
Taxes.
Lovelace, I don't want you. The only thing that I will ever ask is to just tone down on all the I don't have to tell you that, Lovelace. I'd have heard you on other people's panels on how you talk, and you keep it together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you tell your jokes and all this and that. I want Lovelace to come up here and be herself. I don't want you to be nobody else but who you are, right? As long as you keep the respect level and not go all over the board and all this and that. But Lovelace, I done heard you on people's panels. Yes, I would be honored if you came up here on my panel to actually speak and give your opinion. Yeah. So no, I ain't never saw you. I ain't never heard you get out of character and all this and that. I've never heard you do that. Now, if somebody else have, then it is what it is.
Feeling unwelcome. Now Taxes is an open door to new TurboTax stores. Meet our experts. They do your taxes, so you can walk out with confidence. Now this is Taxes.
Gifts for the outdoors and the outdoorsy. Eddie Bauer.
Oh, and Lovelace, it's no bother. I don't mind the show being interrupted because I'm still gonna carry on with the show. But I'm like this. I still like to interact with the chat. You know what I'm saying? I like to interact with the chat. I like the interaction that I have with the chat. Regardless if you agree or disagree with me, it's still all in fun. I don't worry about that. What I worry about is still being engaged with my own chat. Now, I know I got a show to do, but hell, to me, I don't want to have no boring show. I want to be able to have some type of interaction with my chat as well, other than me giving my reaction to a body cam footage or any video that I may go over. I'm still going to interact with the chat. So just to let you know, I can chew bubble gum and talk all at the same time.
There's a glove box pen.
So, what's your choice here, man? Because this is what you're facing. You never seatbelt on. Stop.
I did have my seatbelt on.
No, when I opened the door, your seatbelt was tucked behind you. Seatbelt it in. So you're looking at a Class 4 felony for the premeditated, which I'll bag that up, and then your car's going to be towed, and we're going to get inside the glove box anyways. I don't want to tear up the glove box. So what is? And you have, this is your choice, but I'm 100% going to arrest you for Class 4 felony for the premeditated and take you all in, and then your brother, I don't know how he's going to get home. Your car's going to be towed. Versus, if it's something small or whatever, I don't care about that. If it's not the end of the world. I'm a drugs and gun guy, man. I don't care about it. If it's something small, if it's 3.5, I don't care. So what is the pin for the glove box we can get in? There's a pin, correct? What do you want to do?
I got a lawyer.
I'm not worried about that.
Me neither, so I got a lawyer.
I got a crowbar. Pop it open.
I got a lawyer.
What?
That lawyer don't mean nothing when you is detained. What's going on right now is you is in the commission of a crime, right? They pulled you over, so you detained. Now, if you would have gave the sheriffs, the Cook County sheriffs, the pen to open up that glove compartment box, so either you know that you got something illegal up in there, and you willing to go to jail and make your brother walk home or get home however the hell he gonna get home. Your lawyer can't save you from a traffic stop, though. Your lawyer, I don't see what was the lawyer being mentioned for in this situation unless you just weren't gonna talk to him. Lawyer. Then you stop talking. But you're steady interacting with the Cook County sheriffs. Like, bro, what is we really talking about here? You're being detained. So if they pull you over for your tent and they smell weed in the car, you're giving them probable cause just for the tent alone. Come on, man. Like you got to be smart about what you're doing.
Why are you so concerned about a lawyer right now?
Because y'all to my class 4 felony for the...
Because it's about it, correct.
Okay, I got a lawyer.
We're not questioning you.
I got a lawyer. Y'all cameras on, right?
Correct, yes.
I raised my rights to an attorney.
I didn't arrest you. You're detained.
I'm detained.
Yeah, you're not arrested.
You just studied me and said...
No, I said you can't arrest. I can't arrest.
And I just said that I can't have a lawyer. Right?
Once you're under arrest.
I'm detained.
You're not arrested.
I have the right to a lawyer.
No, you don't. When you're arrested.
I don't have a right to a lawyer?
Once you're arrested.
At no point?
Once you're arrested. Correct.
Right.
So you're detained right now. What's the difference?
I raised my rights to a lawyer.
Correct. Once you're arrested, you're not arrested yet. Right?
You said.
I said I can't arrest you. Yes.
You can't arrest me.
Correct. Okay. I'm gonna search your trunk, buddy.
He being dumb. If you was going to put the lawyer in play, once he pulled you up out the car, you should have just shut up and let him do his job. Now, they haven't arrested you yet. You're still in that detained mode right now, where they're searching the car to see if you got any guns or hard drugs up in that car other than marijuana. As long as it's not over 28 grams in that car, the police wouldn't have never even gave a fuck about that, right? They don't really give a fuck about the weed because they already know that weed is legal. So if you wanted to play the lawyer card, you should have played the lawyer card right off the riff and cease all talks with the Cook County sheriffs. But you still thinking that you can overtalk and game your way about the situation, but that's not happening though.
You said this is your car, correct?
Me and my girl name is on it.
Okay.
Oh, so that's just not your car. So that is your woman's car as well, because I see a Hello Kitty up in the trunk. So wait, you got kids and you sitting up there about the, man, come on, man. But again, he's 19 years old. He thinking he's on top of the world. I get it. So I won't, but that right there, that car you and your significant other depends on to get the kids, get them from school, take them to the stores, things like that. And you willing to put that shit at risk for having a cup that had promethazine up in it, knowing that that's illegal unless you got the bottle with your name on it, sir. God damn. If you would have had a bottle of promethazine with your name on it, then that negates all of it being illegal. You can't have promethazine up in a damn Solo cup. That is considered to be illegal. What's wrong with these young people? Why wouldn't you just throw the fucking cup out? Especially when you didn't even have nothing else up in the fucking cup in the first place. Throw the cup out. God damn, man.
Subaru and our retailers are the largest automotive donors to Make-A-Wish, supporting kids.
Wait, what is that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bottle. That's the bottle of liquor.
Here.
Oh, promethazine. Wait. Hold on. That man found the bottle of promethazine in the trunk, ladies and gentlemen. He found the bottle of promethazine. Now we getting somewhere. So the question would be, is your name on that bottle of promethazine? Because if your name ain't on that bottle of promethazine, oh, you most definitely getting charged for it.
All right, I'm gonna pass you down one more time. You want your jewelry going with your brother, or we want?
Yeah. Tell him, yeah. Tell him, get my jewelry right now, please. Man. It's amazing, bro.
How the fuck you tripping about it being cold? You doing lean. When motherfuckers be doing lean, they don't be giving a damn about how cold it is, how hot it is. They hide. It's because the police that pulled your dumb ass over. Now you got to sit on outside and they got to sort that shit on out. Yeah, now the reality hit that you going to jail. But you cold now though, huh?
Well, the glove box, it's an easy solution, but you're choosing this one. What else you got under this too? How do I do this? In the back? Yeah. Got him? Got him? $49.12. Counted.
I think one.
Can I get another unit over here?
This popped off the firearm.
Oh wow!
The side was a little open, and I could see it. If you hit that and say "open glove box," the glove box will open.
4912 County. I've got 2 weapons recovered, just an FYI. If I can get a supervisor over here. Disregard.
This motherfucker got 2 firearms up in that glove. They said 2. Well, we already know that he is not a legal gun owner. Because if he was a legal gun owner, it shouldn't have been no problem for him to give the police the combination to that glove so they could go up in there and see what it was. But now all of a sudden you want to yell lawyer. Bro, you ain't going to beat that charge unless you can show that you are a legal gun owner with a FOID card. If you can't provide that, then you most definitely breaking the law, especially here in Illinois. They ain't going to play with you about that shit.
Two Dinos. Promethazine. Dinos. Yeah.
Is this came off? Is that a?
Yeah. One in the chamber.
With the help of Xero accounting software, I've got the right information at my fingertips, so I can take my business anywhere. And I know where I'm heading next. Search Xero with an X.
I want a Caniac combo with extra cane sauce, no slaw, 2 extra toast, and a half sweet tea, half lemon.
Now that's an order.
Fortnite 12 count info. They're only regular tow. I'll get you in a second and put in the CAD notes. Both weapons had 1 live round chamber.
Your back open?
Yeah. Come here. I'm going to take off your necklace, man. You want all this going to your brother?
Can you tell him don't get my... Hey, K-Simon, don't get my phone to my girl. Give me the key.
Yeah, how many pictures we got? 2.
What's that called? No, because I couldn't see my phone.
Okay. We'll go from there. Well, first of all, I'm going to ask you. That's your brother, right? I'm going to Murad. Okay. Okay, I got you. Are those your brother's names?
I waive my right to attorney.
I see why I'm going to.
I waive my right to attorney.
That's a solid brother.
Yeah. Brother, go with us.
Okay.
You know my girl pick up my pen? Please, I own that pen.
I got you.
I don't want y'all to get that damage, you know? Y'all can't you come get that, though?
I'm finna
have him come get it.
Are those weapons your brother's?
Right.
So I can get these things. Here you go.
I waive my right to attorney.
What's your girlfriend's number?
Yeah. Please call her for me.
You're Jewish, tell me.
Call her so she can know me, please. I tried to go down.
What else you got on you? You got anything else on you? If you walk in,
call my mom.
I got you.
My mom down the street. Yeah. Please call my mom. My mom.
Hey, Neptunes, no, you ain't. No, you ain't. I unblocked everybody. No, that you come in your regular account, Neptunes. I unblocked everybody. That is no cap. Now, Can the chat let Neptunes know that I took everybody out the block list? Now, I might have added some people on the block list now, but you've been unblocked. You're not in the block list. You come into your real account. No cap, bro. No cap. You know I don't look, Neptunes, I'm a lot of things, bro, but I ain't no liar, bro. If I tell you I unblocked you, I unblocked you. You could come into your regular account because I took everybody out. Everybody was unblocked. I unblocked everybody. Actually, I unblocked everybody when I had the show that anybody that had an issue with me could come up here and have a conversation with me. So that's when I unblocked it, but that was like some weeks ago. But no, you can come into your regular account, bro. You know I did that on accident, and I thought that I unblocked you then, but I ain't never seen you type no more after that. So, it is what it is, but no, bro, just to let you know, you're not blocked.
Down the street, bro. Yeah, I just tried to go down. That's the mother of my child.
I'm gonna double
bro.
lock your handcuffs, right? I gave you an opportunity.
It was there. I didn't want you to type it through. I didn't want you to.
No, I got you. Young man, I'm giving you opportunities here, and you're just dropping the ball.
No, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
You said lawyers. So why you talking?
I'll come talk to you again.
All right,
I'll come talk to you in a second. All right, I'll get you from there.
You said lawyer. Well, you got that bottle of promethazine with codeine. God damn.
Just to come. I don't know if you guys want to know what's going on. I was already right there.
That is so fucking
stop. All right.
Are you throwing the pit?
Yeah. I asked him to roll hook.
Okay.
Okay. He was driving, but I think it's his girlfriend's. I didn't see who the registered owner is yet.
And look, Lovelace, these young folks be doing the promethazine up out of the damn baby bottles. Why you think the officer put that baby bottle right there on the hood of the car? Hey, these grown motherfuckers be sitting up here sipping out of a goddamn baby's bottle from promethazine. They put the promethazine up in the baby bottle. Think about that. I'm telling you, I done seen these grown motherfuckers put promethazine up in a baby bottle and be sucking the promethazine up out of the baby bottle. This is not my first time ever seeing this. I done seen it before. And I always used to wonder, why do these grown motherfuckers take a baby bottle, put promethazine up in a baby's bottle? I didn't get that at all. Look, there go the two guns. Look, there go the two guns. I bet you he's not a licensed gun owner. I bet that.
$49.12. I got 2 firearms on. 9 mil. It's gotta be a Glock 26 serial number. I believe also a 9 mil.
Meet our TurboTax experts in person and let them do your taxes for you. Now this is taxes.
This is cocoa Culver style. Creamy vanilla fresh frozen custard blended with rich cocoa.
And that is the end of that video right there, ladies and gentlemen. The Chicago rapper Bookie da G arrested on gun charges, that promethazine, and that tent on that goddamn car. See, this is what booked him in the dough anyway. It was that tent. If that tent was legal, I don't see, as long as he wasn't making any traffic infractions, I don't see a reason why Cook County sheriffs would even do a traffic stop. Cook County sheriffs don't do traffic stops, ladies and gentlemen. They have to actually have a reason. Now, I'm talking about the Cook County sheriffs. The Cook County sheriffs do not just pull people over on a traffic stop. They've been watching them, and they found the right time to pull them over and get them. That's not what the sheriffs do. I can tell y'all right from, I'm telling y'all, the Cook County sheriffs do not do traffic stops. They've been following and watching that young man. And he slipped up, and this is the cause of his slip up right here. If he'd have kept it a beam with the police and kept it real and opened up that glove department up in his car, see, he was scared of that alone because he knows that he is not a legal gun owner, ladies and gentlemen. He's not legal. So right there in itself, right there, got his dumb ass booked. Right off of that in itself, it got him booked. So all that shit you screaming about, a lawyer this and lawyer that, man, that shit don't matter, man. Your ass is out. Shout out to the meal ticket for public figure killer.
I'm the public figure killer, nigga.
Shot-town coming to the ATL, bitch ass nigga. Motherfucker, I want my money back.
What the fuck is y'all talking about? Y'all ain't got nothing to do with this. If I'm in my feelings, I'm in my motherfucking feelings.
Who did you give those 4 pairs of shoes to? Yeah, any one of you bitches come on my motherfucking YouTube page and start that bullshit with me. I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Leave me the fuck alone with all that negative shit.
Yeah, I'm on camera telling you I'm gonna take your punk ass down. I'm gonna see you soon. And I mean every motherfucking word I say. You not gonna do me in any type of way, motherfucker. Shot-town coming to ATL, bitch ass nigga.
Who in the fuck did you give them 4 pairs of shoes that I spent my hard-earned money on to support what you had going on in Brunswick, sir? And if you can't tell me where the fuck you gave them shoes from, sir, I want my money back, bitch. Yeah, I want my money back. I spent $232 for 4 pairs of shoes, motherfucker. I spent $232 for 4 pairs of shoes, motherfucker. Motherfucker. I didn't give it to you. I gave it for the kids. So where's my money at, motherfucker? Or who did you get them shoes to? That's the fuck I want to know. You call me a crackhead, you call me whatever, you call me a snake, you call me whatever. Ain't no motherfucker, no snake that will ride 15 motherfucking hours to Brunswick from Chicago to come support and bring you some motherfucking shoes for kids that don't have. So I want to know, where the fuck did you get them 4 pairs of shoes from, motherfucker? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Who did you get them 4 pairs of shoes from? And sir, if you can't show me where the fuck you gave them shoes from, motherfucker, I want my money back. Motherfucker, I want my money back. Cause you're a fraud. You think this a motherfucking game? I'm a real nigga. In the hood, motherfucker. You want to play this game with me? I swear you don't want to play this game with me, Kwame. I know too many motherfuckers that will bring you down, bro. See, fucking there, I'm capping like a motherfucker. But I bet you, Kwame Brown is the biggest cap. Who the fuck did you get them 4 pairs of shoes from that I gave to you, sir? That I drove out my way to support, sir? I want to know. Can you answer that? Since you don't want me on your lives and you don't have nothing to say to me, well, answer that motherfucking question, my nigga. Where the fuck, who did you give those 4 pairs of shoes to? Yeah. That's what I want to know.
That again, that shoe drop was a sham because I didn't see nothing. I saw a picture of you probably had did that several days ago and staged it.
Trolling bitches. Boy, that drop will never get old. Shout out to the meal ticket for public figure killer. That will never get old to me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. And I'm always going to play it. So whoever get offended by that goddamn drop when it's all about me talking about Kwame, you's a dummy. You's a dummy. Because it has nothing to do with you. And that goes to the point of sitting up here involving yourself in something that you have nothing to do with. Now, let me reiterate that to y'all real quick, right? It's one thing to react to just give your opinion about something and move on. Hey, KTC. But it's another when you pride yourself to finding out certain things about an individual that it really don't have anything to do with you. Just like the situation with Fenici, Roll Rich, and Sis, right? I don't have shit to do with it. It's happening. All this bullshit is happening on YouTube. Anybody that has a channel that does content and does reactions could react to the same shit, right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, look, I've been called a lot of things, whatever, right? But the one thing that no one in this sector, so-called sector, could ever say that Johnny Blaze is a fucking liar. No, I don't lie about shit. If I say that shit actually happened and I say it in detail, I don't just tell a bland ass story. I will break it down on how the shit even happened. Why do people want to test me and try to test my gangster to make me try to come into some public figure killer when I started that shit long time ago? That ain't me. I'm not about to snap on no damn body. I don't give a fuck. I only give a fuck when you start lying on my name. That's when I give a fuck. Otherwise, I don't give a fuck if somebody called me a name. I don't give a fuck about none of that. But once you lie on my name, now I'm going to step in. Now I'm going to clear it up with evidence. I'm not just going to tell y'all about the evidence. I'm going to show you. So I don't know why Fenici thought that he could play with old Johnny Blaze. Fenici, you should have never called my phone. You should have never called me through IG to even discuss that shit. If all you was going to do is go live and try to switch the narrative on up, bro. I know you doing fuck shit, right? But I'm going to make it make sense. Bro, I never tried to charge you up to go up against Sis. You was a pussy, okay? Instead of you reaching out to Sis, instead of you hitting this goddamn link, what the fuck do? You disappear off of YouTube for damn near over a month. You doing all these old punk ass uploads and shit. Bro, you ain't built for being a content creator. Stick to what you do best. Just do your damn uploads. Because you're not built for being a live streamer. It's a lot into it, though, Fenici. It's a lot into it. And to be honest with you, I don't care nothing about you blocking me from out of your chat. But I know why you blocked me from out of your chat, because you don't want the truth. You want to spin your own narrative about Sis, which is cool. I have nothing to do with that part. But just don't ever think that you can lie on my name, bro, and think that I'm just going to let it slide that way. No. Or you try to add me to some bullshit that I ain't got shit to do with. Again, I have every right to react to what the fuck I want to react to on this fucking app. Y'all hit that like button if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Now, I'm trying to decide right now, ladies and gentlemen, if I should play the damn D video of his response to Kwame Brown. Y'all tell me up in the chat. Y'all think I should go over it right now or make a whole nother show about it? I'm thinking about just starting a whole nother live stream and do it that way instead of playing it with some real shit that I'm talking about. There you go, keep the change. Thank you. That's what I thought. I'll make another. Yeah, I don't want to mix it up. You're right. As a matter of fact, this is exactly what I'm about to do now since I'm live. Hold on. And I'm about to do it off the Johnny Blaze 2 channel. So that way I absolve all that bullshit from over here. I take it over there to the Johnny Blaze 2 channel. So hold on. All right. We play John. John trying to eat. Comedy. Entertainment. Kwame Brown. All right. So, okay, it's 2:07. I do it 2 hours in advance. All right. All right, so all right, ladies and gentlemen, I just said it. I just set that live on the Johnny Blaze 2. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. So let me do it this way. Oh, I know what I didn't do right. Okay. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I just set the live up for 4:05. All right. So I just posted it on my community wall. So that way, that live stream gonna start in another 2 more hours. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this live, take me a 2-hour intermission, and then I'm gonna come back. Yeah, I'm coming back, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have to work today at the plantation. Well, not the main plantation. Now I'm coming to the YouTube plantation in 2 hours. In 2 hours. All right, so I done already to set up the live stream. It's gonna be at 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen. And you're right, Keep the Change. I'm not gonna mix the content up. And I'm glad that you reiterated that to me, because at first I'm like, man, I'll go ahead and play it. Then I'm like, no, I don't want to mix the content up on what I got going on here. Might as well take it to Johnny Blaze 2 and do my reaction on over there. So in 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen, I will be over at the Johnny Blaze 2 channel. Now, on that channel, just to let everybody know, it's no one that's blocked on the Johnny Blaze 2 channel. I let the trolls troll unless they get too outrageous. Then I put them in the block list. But otherwise, I'm allowing everybody to type up in the chat. You ain't got to worry about it as long as you're not being totally disrespectful, mentioning anything about nobody's sexuality, parents, kids, things like that. Otherwise, if you can disagree with me all the fuck you want, I don't give a shit, right? But you able to troll a little bit better off the Johnny Blaze 2 channel versus this channel. That's where the fuck shit at, so I'm going to keep it that way, all right? We going to talk about some fuck shit. We going to talk about Damn D's response to Kwame Brown and TJ. Now, just to also let y'all know, TJ has lost another channel, all right? His Candyman 2.0 is forfeited. It's gone, complete. It's out of there, right? So anyway, that goes without saying. Yeah, that channel is gone. So the only channel that he got left is In Real Life Podcast. That is his only channel to this point that he still got up. Now, TJ, I hope you don't fall under the category of Tommy Sotomayor and your buddy 86K, right? Let's hope that you didn't fall under that category, okay? I ain't gonna sit up here. I ain't about to sit up here and laugh at you and all this and that. Hell, I don't want nobody to have to lose no channel. But it's your channel to win with, and it's your channel to lose with. So it is what it is. You know. Yeah, Keon. It's his channel to win with, it's his channel to lose with. I'm not gonna laugh at him. Because TJ, at the end of the day, bro, you need to show a little bit more discipline in how you put out your content, in my opinion. Do you have to listen to what the fuck I say? No. But TJ, I've been able to keep a channel upright for going on 5 years, TJ. It's not easy. It's not easy. And guess what? TJ, I was doing a whole lot of yelling and screaming and talking shit just like you. Yeah. But over the course of time, I understood how to dial it down and not to be so goddamn aggressive when I'm giving content, because all you do is allow yourself to get flagged. And then with the changes of the guidelines of YouTube on how they do it, bro, you just setting yourself up to fail. So I'm telling you, I've never lost a channel. I've always maintained a monetized channel. So I think I know what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes down to holding down your channel. People might talk shit about the type of content that I'm putting out now. But guess what, though, TJ? I don't have to worry about nobody coming to flag my channel at all. I'm well within my rights of what I do on YouTube through fair use. People really do need to understand fair use. You do need to understand that everybody ain't going to allow you to play their content either. You got to know the difference. But hey, fuck all that. I ain't here to give you no motherfucking lessons. Hey, you ain't got to even listen to me and what the fuck I'm saying. But the proof is in the pudding, though, TJ. I have maintained a monetized channel, and I have not lost it because why? I know how to abide by the policies and guidelines of YouTube. I just do. So I would never allow myself to be tricked up off of YouTube. Not ever. Okay? But anyway, let me go ahead and get the hell on up out of here so I can have my little intermission. I will be back at 4:05 Central Time, ladies and gentlemen, off the Johnny Blaze 2 channel. I will give my reaction to Damn D's response to Kwame Brown. With that being said, salute to the chat. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Appreciate y'all hitting that like button. If you picking up what I'm putting down and you feel generous enough to donate to old JB2 reactions, my Cash App is available and my PayPal is available. To everybody, I will see y'all in a couple hours off the Johnny Blaze 2 channel. Salute to the chat.